the first top 5 is going to be about who will die in Endgame. And so, if this was Infinity War, which I did put out a top 10, who would live? I think was it, who will die and stuff like that, and Infinity War and all that stuff. This year is so different with this movie because we already kind of know who's going to survive, and I didn't have to watch the movie or hear spoilers to know because we already have a a Falcon and Winter Soldier series coming to the Disney Plus streaming. We have a Hawkeye series coming to the Disney Plus stream. We have a Black Widow movie coming out. We have a Black Panther movie coming out. Well, Black Panther 2 movie. Doctor Strange 2 movie. We more than likely going to get an another Ant-Man movie. And, and WandaVision, a new streaming series for Disney Plus. Then we got a Loki. So I don't know if that's going to be in the later years or something gonna happen in Endgame or whatever, but yeah, and then Spider-Man, is coming back. So it's just all these kind of like spoilers, I guess you could say, just giving us a hint. And then we got a Guardians movie coming out. James Gunn came back and he's doing Guardians 3 or whatever. So I mean, with that, we don't know who all is gonna stay dead or whatever. But in any case, it's not too many names that I could pull out of the hat to say, oh, this person gonna die, that person gonna die, that person gonna blah, 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 and just go on like. So I had to look at all the names that I feel was going to die, and I got 5. I really couldn't get any more. I mean, you probably could dig out more, but yeah. So basically at number 5, I got Thor. I don't believe that Thor is really gonna die, but he may end up dying because if you look at the excuse me. If you look at the comic book with Thor, as far as like his name, Jane Foster took over the mantle of Thor. So now he's just Odin's son, which is weird. He just doesn't have a name. Odin's son is, in a sense, kind of like a title like I will be a son, father. If I hit a girl, I'd be a boyfriend. Stuff like that. It's just kind of like one of those titles. So essentially, he just doesn't have a name. Thor was his name, but that was just a title that we found out. So it could go for the movies as well, and we have Valkyrie. So Valkyrie, in a sense, Thor could die, and she could end up taking the mantle of Thor. Instead of Jane Foster, like in the comic books, she could be the new Thor going on. So I mean, I don't know. It could be. So he got my top 5. He's at number 5 of the people that will die, which I don't believe, but hey, it probably could happen. Number 4 would be Rhodey. He's a person that I haven't heard too much about, even though he's like one of them like really minor side characters or supporting characters or whatever. I think that he may not end up coming out of this. He may end up, but he may not end up coming out of this. With all the people that we know are coming back from the snap, and then certain people that are probably going to not renew their contracts and come back, I don't know. Like, I think he may end up being a casualty of war. May not be. I mean, but in any case, I think that he probably may end up biting the bullet or biting the dust. However you say it, yeah, something like that. But I feel like he's gonna be one of the people that perish, and not just he's gonna die in war. And I feel like that's going to put Tony Stark at the brink to where he needs to win this. And I think that's what it is. Number 3, Nebula. I believe she's going to die. I believe that she is probably going to die going head on with Thanos. And Thanos is just going to end up putting her out of her misery. That she probably is going to get the best of Thanos. But she's probably going to fail at it. She probably might end up making it to the last battle with all the craziness. But I feel like she may end up being one of the people that just taking out. Just Thanos is like snapping her neck or pull her head off. I know that probably be too gruesome, but just doing something like that. I don't think that she's gonna survive this movie. If she does, cool. But I don't think she will. Number 2, Captain America. I think that Captain America is going to die. Something's gonna happen where he can't continue because Chris Evans came on and off where, let me rephrase that. He was basically back and forth with with whether he was going to come back or not. First, he's saying that he's not going to come back. He's done, blah, blah, blah. He want to do other things, but then he said, like, he wouldn't mind coming back, blah, blah. I mean, you know, it's a big thing. So, I mean, certain people want to move on. Certain people don't care. They want to do it till they die or, you know, till they just literally get tired of it. But since I believe his contract has expired, he may end up renewing a new one, but I think that they may end up getting rid of him. One theory that I've heard is that they might do a, like, Dark Knight thing, where he makes everyone think that he's dead, but he's really not. So, I don't know. I feel like that's basically what may happen, or something similar. But I think that he may end up dying in this movie. And, of course, number one, Thanos. Thanos is gonna die. No, I'm just playing. I mean, we all know that more than likely Thanos is gonna die. I mean, he may not. I don't know the ending. I don't know what's gonna happen, but more than likely he's gonna die. But discluding, you know, discarding like that whole thought, I think Iron Man is going to die. I thought about this in Infinity War. Just leading up to Infinity War, is that he's going to sacrifice himself to save everyone else, because he, out of everyone else, has been guilt tripping over this, you know, for years. Like, he was scared. That's why he created Ultron. You know, he was scared to death that maybe they may not be able to win the war, or an upcoming war, or something just major. So I feel like he has more to just lose, or more to give as far as a sacrifice to win this. And I feel like he's going to end up probably dying. Now, I don't know. They probably could keep him around just out of, like, you know, maybe his cameos in the future. Maybe he just completely retires as Iron Man, and then they might bring, you know, what's her name, Riri Jones or something like that to be Ironheart, or, you know, go a new spin with it. But I think that he is more than likely gonna die. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, those are my top 5. Those are the people that I think are going to perish at the end of Endgame and not come back. Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. I have to wait to see the movie.